a pause from UMNO since you brought up PAS and Bersatu and take a look at the opposition. I'm quite curious about what's happening on the other side of the aisle because I'm wondering how significant is the leadership vacuum that's happening in Perikatan Nasional, and does that vacuum bode well for the unity government and UMNO specifically?
Same with what I said with UMNO. I think what is going on right now with PN is that, yes, there's this leadership vacuum, but we still can't deny that not PN, but PAS specifically, just like I mentioned a few minutes earlier, that it is still the biggest Malay party. So even with all of this confusion going around on who's going to lead PN, I have no doubt that if we have an election soon, PAS would still come out on top. The biggest question is what will happen to Bersatu, because as we know, Bersatu depends a lot on its collaboration with PAS under Perikatan Nasional. So it doesn't look good that Bersatu and PAS couldn't figure out who's going to succeed Tan Sri Muhyiddin. But for the average voter, those who are already supporters of PAS, I don't think that's a big issue, in the sense that for PAS voters, again, PAS supporters, Tan Sri Hadi is the leader, so that is put aside. So it's more on the Bersatu side. How are they going to reconcile all of this? And we know all the argument that if PAS puts up its own leader as chair of PN, which is most likely, a lot of people are talking about, oh, they're going to lose support from the moderate Malays and whatnot. Therefore, in parentheses, Bersatu is going to lose, right? So it's not something that PAS worries about, it's something that worries Bersatu. Now, for your question on what this means for the unity government, again, it buys time for Dr. Sri Anwar Ibrahim. It buys time for the government. So this is the time for them to really come together. You know, we had the reshuffle, the cabinet reshuffle. Okay, so the government should really focus on what they can do now for the people. So having said that, what I'm trying to say is that is actually what matters. What can the government do for the people? Unless they're going to have the election next week or next month, right? They're not going to do that. It's going to be like a year and a half. And who knows what's going to happen there. So with that time period, the focus should not be, oh, PN is crumbling. It should be on, okay, what can the government deliver?